My name is William. I'm a young cinematographer. I've been doing this for around 6 years and have become a master of the arts. I'm a kid of multiple talents. I'm pretty great with technology. Like, you really don't expect any other kid to really be great with technology. But I'm not one of those kids who's like gifted or like a 10-year-old who graduated from Harvard. I'm not like one of those people. I have autism. It doesn't really affect me that much. Just gives me a hard time to concentrate, really. I own a lot of vintage and valuable stuff that you really don't expect any kid to own nowadays. But hey, you can just thank my basement for that. It's like a treasure chest waiting to be opened. But just to let what you're about to see explain to you who I really am on the inside. Lazy to make your own content. And then, all some of the most amazing videos you could ever see on YouTube. I own the Nintendo Switch every morning.
Low quality, paying with toys, underage, think they're cool, bad lazy, bad reasoning. Pretty sure you should be on your own series.
You leave me no choice. Yes, I know about Stranger Things. I don't care. Go to bed. Bye.
Oh my goodness, me spleen show. What's a spleen show? Moving on. Oh man, how long have I been asleep? I swear to God. What? Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I should be busy. Yeah, I should be busy, right? Moving on. Alright, let's get back to work. God knows what's happened. Oh man. Oh my goodness. I do not know what's happening anymore. Yeah, talking of which, what happened to the place? Where did I get all this furniture? And Juice's junk? And that fan? When did all this get here? I guess a lot really does change in a 3-year time span, but how was I supposed to know that? Alright. Okay, what happened to my setup? Why is it that complicated? Who put in that duplicator? How do I work this? Well, I guess the only way to find out how you work it is to try it out for yourself, so, let's give it a shot.
Do I know you?
So you wanna know what this is, huh? Well, I can explain. My name is that. And I have been slowly killing myself on the internet for the last 10 years now. What I've been doing in that time period? Actually a lot. Movie reviews, toy reviews, this shit, that shit, a bunch of other bullshit, and whatever this is, and I'm not gonna get into that to keep things simple. In recent years, I've went solo, and I've been trying to do my own thing. But what is that thing? Used to be giving constructive criticism on others, but that's not something you can do long term and avoid getting into controversy. Case in point, 2017. Remember that year? That was a year. So I'm not doing that anymore. What's the thing now? The thing now is talking about whatever I want to talk about. You know, what I said 3 years ago.
Just a guy who just makes discussion videos and practically whatever I just feel like doing.
Or, to be more specific, the things peoples don't care about anymore. Correction, the things you don't care about anymore. And you probably never did. What are those things that you don't care about anymore? Basically, anything I grew up with, or it came out, or it happened before I was born, as long as it's considered obscure and forgotten by the general public. Examples include Betamax, CED, the 98, the 7, CRT, Roku, the 2, and this thing, and that thing, and this thing, and that thing, and this thing, and that thing, and much more. Do I talk about modern stuff at all? If I feel like it. Am I up with the times? Definitely. Am I an affront to... Okay, that's enough questions about topics. Just because I talk about old shit, that doesn't mean I'm old shit. Can I give an example of what I'll be talking about? Yes. Remember when they tried to sell movies on flash drives? I didn't either. Well, hopefully that gave you a glimpse of the picture. What am I going to talk about for the rest of this premiere issue? Nothing much, really. Just like the first day of the school year. Or at least the first day of the average school year. But I'm not done yet. Okay, the rest of this video is going to be improvised, starting now! There are a lot of elements regarding the show that I feel as though are pretty important, but at the same time they don't have to be important. And that's what brings us to my next big thing about the show that I need to get across. Feedback. Feedback is the most important thing in keeping the show running. It is very rare to see somebody interact with my content that isn't just, clicking off the vid after watching the first 27 seconds. So I highly ask of you to give me your feedback on my videos, especially in the comments. So that way I can learn how to improve my craft and truly make the kind of show I want to make. Your feedback is important towards keeping the show running. Same applies when issues come out. As much as I'd like to get these out on a consistent basis, editing is what holds me back from being able to do so. And I don't have any funds to hire an editor for me because YouTube doesn't give me any of the money they generate from randomly placing ads on my videos, occasionally. Another thing I need to make clear is that I will definitely be using this show to talk about whatever I feel like. It doesn't have to be a movie, it doesn't have to be a TV show, it doesn't have to be a game. It can literally be anything. I can guarantee you should not be surprised if I talk about something you've never heard of in another field that I have never previously discussed. The topic of an issue is never going to be consistent. Some days I'm going to be talking about an obscure movie, and some days it'll be a straightforward 11 minutes of me back on my bullshit. I made you wait 3 years to witness me and an old office chair talk about a show that has just began. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons I can point out for why I made my 7 remaining fans and followers wait 3 years for a crummy web show to come out. But I can list a few of them. Puberty affecting how my voice sounds on camera. I'm always scared of how my voice comes out on camera. And I cannot tell you how happy I am to finally be in possession of a mic that can almost replicate how I sound in real life. And with good sound quality. School hours are getting in the way. The genuine uncertainty on finishing the show or not. And last but not least, the stylizing. The style of the show, to me, is the heart and soul of Kyle. The branding I use, while simple, is what I need to ensure that I am reflecting what I want from this show, as honestly as possible. What music will I play in the background? What kind of content should I rip off, get inspired by from other tubers? How can I make my vids stand out amongst the crowd? All of this is really big to me in terms of ensuring that I'm making the show I know I want to make. That's all I'm gonna say for this issue, really. I just needed to use this so that way I can get something out of this show, real fast. So I can stop making you wait, because now you've gotten what you've been waiting for. And I'm really hoping you're happy with this. I really am. See you next time. But what will I talk about first? I think I'm gonna go with a failed pilot first. Wait a minute, I haven't made anything the next issue, and that's because I don't know if I'll make the next issue, so you need to go down in the comments and tell me if you want to see more.
Oh wow, wasn't that a great video? I'm just kidding. But if you liked it, make sure to give us some feedback in the comment section down below. Or you can join our Discord, link in the description, to do even more feedback. So that way if you got something really nasty you can't say in the comments about our videos. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, go fuck yourself. Nah, I'm only kidding.